not know me, my name is Kate, and I'm like super nervous right now, and I might throw up. But, so I was going to start this speech when I first created it, saying that neither Erin or I remembered meeting each other, just that all of a sudden I was sleeping on your pull-out trundle bed every single night. But I learned last night that's not true. She remembered our first encounter exactly. We were assigned to bake a cake, and apparently I was a huge... So there's a grandmother in here, but it's the B word. Apparently she asked for my phone number, and I didn't want to give it to her. I told her she could connect with me through my other friend. I was 14 and I don't know what I was thinking. I'm so glad you do not hold grudges. I will say, though perhaps this is one of those cases where two people experience the same event but have much different memories, because in high school, Erin was everything I wasn't. She was confident, creative, positive, kind, and adventurous. I was awkward, moody as hell, and as Mrs. Walsh pointed out to me one day in a whispered tone, a ginger. But like so many of you, I flocked to Erin because of her positivity and kindness. I lost my father in high school and probably hated the world a little bit more than the average high schooler. It was Erin's empathetic and warm nature that truly made the world of difference to me in high school and now. I'm not sure if even Andy knows this, but Erin's nickname was the boss lady in high school. Because in any situation we got ourselves into, she just absolutely crushed it. Taking control and showcasing absolute drive and determination over any problem. As a true boss, she followed her dreams, and her dreams were a lot bigger than most of our friends. And after college, she drove and didn't stop until her car was all the way west. And shocker, it was in the state of California that she met Andy. Talking with Erin on the phone, it was clear she was falling more and more deeply in love each time we would FaceTime and catch up. She would tell me nothing. She would rave all about Andy, telling me how funny, handsome, smart, and just wholesome he was. I once listened to her talk 20 minutes about one of your outfits and how much she liked it. But I finally was able to see with my own eyes how wonderful Andy was when I visited them in San Diego. On one of those visits, we went to the water bar at Pacific Beach and had a not so great of an experience. My ID was wrongly taken by the bar for being fake. I was 25, and I refused to give it back for quite some time. We sat there forever. Also, side note, if you call the police, actually this doesn't apply because all of us are over 21, but if you call the police, they just don't show up. Erin and I were furious, and being white women looking for revenge, we immediately went to yell. Wanting to show support, Andy downloaded the app and wrote his one and only review on Yelp. It took some sleuthing, but I eventually found it. On March 3rd, 2018, Andy F. says in his 20 years of being a San Diego diner, he has never been treated with more disrespect. And is most of all disappointed in the establishment. He will not return. And advises other people to think twice. Wes Walsh found this comment helpful. And it was at this moment, sitting at at the bar right next door to the bar that kicked us out, drinking beers and revenge yelping with Andy that I knew this guy had Aaron's back through thick and thin. He is such a great guy, and I'm so happy he fell in love with someone who I think is one of the most beautiful people on this planet. I am so happy that these two wonderful humans have found each other. Aaron, with all my heart, I love you, and I'm so happy I get to be by your side celebrating you finding your soulmate. I'm gonna connect my glass now. To Andy and Wes, the most beautiful couple I know.
That was fantastic. Let's give it up for Kate one more time.